Hey girl, hopefully you're doing all right. I'm going to do a quick mini read for you around love, since that was your question at hand. First deck I'm going to use is the Mystic Mondays deck. I do want you to also note that right now cosmically there's a lot of stuff going on. You've got Pluto in retrograde, Mercury in retrograde, you're in Cancer season, which is an emotional season of releasing. And you've got some solar eclipses coming up in July. I do believe you're part of the Lightworker tribe. Therefore, you would certainly be affected by all of these energies as well as some of the people around you. Soulmate connection coming in. More than one. Okay. So I would say by end of summer, you have two gentlemen coming in. You've got the Knight of Pentacles. So this is somebody who is very gentlemanly, masculine energy, but doesn't have to be a man. However, whatever gender, but this would be somebody who's more masculine than you. Financially set, younger than you, mom and dad's money. You've got then also the Knight of Swords. So then you've got a gentleman who is kind of alpha, even more masculine than the other one. But he's very guarded, and he won't necessarily open up to you right away. This might actually be somebody who's in your space right now that you're kind of like, I know there's something between us, but like, can you just tell me that you want to put your body parts on my body parts? I want to get some clarification. So around each of these gentlemen, so the Knight of Swords, you got the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. So this is, to me, the guy who you're like going to be dealing with, who keeps his emotions really wrapped up tight and is kind of a hard ass. That's actually soulmate connection for you. That's somebody who you're supposed to meet in this lifetime. I don't have twin flame energy here, but it's definitely someone you know in a past life. Whereas with your Pentacle guy, who's willing to like wine and dine and show you everything and treat you really well, he's backwards. He's got the Seven of Cups. You're not the only game in his town. And you also, like, he's a little delusional is what I'm getting. And his money isn't his money. Like I said before, it's his mom and dad's money. So I kind of get a little bit of like bratty energy from that Knight of Pentacles. And like long term, that's not what you want. I don't think. I mean, you have free will, girlfriend. You can live your life how you want to live it. But Spirit says that you should probably go with Knight of Swords. Okay. The deck I'm using next is, okay. Thank you, cards. The Rebel deck, Couples Edition, the Oracle with an Attitude, because you're like my chick with an attitude, so it's the messaging from Oracle. Your friends miss your face. They need you, and you need them. So whatever hibernation you've been on right now, and I know why, it's time for you to unhibernate, because they need you just as much as you need them. And when you're not around, they get worried about you too. It's like they know. Ooh, sorry. They know when you're not doing well because you're not around them. And so then they worry about you, but then they don't want to like pressure you and like worry you too much. But your friends can help you through these male situations too, because it is time for shit to get real, for you to get honest as fuck with yourself, with everybody around you, because you think that you've got it all figured out, but you don't. Because you need to get hot and sweaty, work out, and grow old together. So yes, time for you to get healthy all the way around. We've been talking about that, right? Again, the cards want you to do that. You need all of that so you have the confidence to fucking just say what you need to say, because resentment will kill the magic with your King of Swords. You feel what I'm saying? So like, these were already out. Oh, they're from that weird guy from last night. Let's shuffle them up. came out anyways. Healing. Healing yourself. Sending you all the beautiful purple and green heart healing chakra energy and Reiki right now, love. Get in alignment. I want you to do yoga. Because you are a light being, my little indigo friend, light worker. And don't forget about those divine animals. I think you got this card last time too. Your spirit animals are with you. And you are needing to bring the divine feminine back in more. So you must be playing more in your divine masculine energy. So that loving, sweet goddess, mothering, unconditional loving for yourself. You need to fall in love with yourself right now. Date yourself. If there's nobody in the picture right now that is giving you the Zaza you got to date yourself. That's the variance. That's how you change the game. That's how you change the trajectory. If the old way isn't working, the whole hard to get, I'm a troubled, bothered girl, using sex magic to maintain relationships, it won't work anymore. It's actually putting you out of alignment. It came back out. What you need to do is be a whole person. So when you meet somebody, it won't be a matter of you trying to run. It won't be a matter of you trying to, what are they saying you do? Of you trying to pretend like you give no fucks when actually you're like sitting at the phone or really, really hoping that this person gives you the attention that you're looking for. Like you actually get like a little high school about crushes, which is so sweet. And I hope that you never lose that, really. I really hope you don't. And I could see how you would because it's really hard out here. It's hot out here, Felpamp, no doubt. I mean, there's a ton of schemers out there, so don't move. I'm getting another deck. What I think the cards are saying is that again, all romance can be very, very difficult on the person, on both people. It's just hard because you're being forced to be honest and genuine, in theory, and you're giving parts of yourself to somebody in hopes that they return it. If you're a whole person, dating isn't that hard. So here's a good example. They say to give my example from last night. The Judgment card just came out. So I don't know if there is something. We'll talk about that in a second. Let me finish the story, they say. So I went on like, I don't know, a pseudo date last night. God bless this person. And I was really kind of excited to meet up with him because when I had been introduced to him, I had been said, you got to meet this guy. He's also a light worker. He's an indigo child. And like within a few minutes of a conversation over the phone with this person, it was a blind date, I was actually really excited to talk to him because like we shared a lot of the same beliefs in this, like the universe and like this simulation we're on. But within, I don't know, 30 minutes of the date, I was like, wow, he gets it, but he's not practicing it. Because his behavior was like, a lot. And I could be a lot. And I love a lot people. The more the better. Like, the extra or the better, in my opinion. Like, people are so boring, really, most of the time. So, if someone's too much for me, they're a lot. And within 30 minutes of us being on a date, I was reading his cards because I figured, well, maybe I can heal him and it wouldn't be a total waste of my evening to be here. And that wasn't going really well, so I left. And it's like, I could have only done that if I was a whole person, because old me would have continued on the date just to say that she was on the date, maybe made out with him, gone out a few more times with him, maybe slept with him because he had, he's got money and he does yoga and 100 reasons why I should have, in my old Geordie mind, seen this through. Not new Geordie. When I get a gut instinct and when I feel like something is out of balance or alignment with my vibration, because I understand my vibration so well now, I know that person is not a right match for me. So I guess that's what I'm trying to say, and maybe that's why the Judgment card came out. Once you are so sure of every fiber of your being, dating gets easier. Because you're just trying to find somebody whose vibration matches yours or elevates your vibration. I mean, that's really the one. That's the one. The Eight of Swords is that mental anguish shit. You gotta quit it. You literally just have to train your brain like you would a dog. No, you're not sad today. You're happy. And then you gotta do whatever it takes to make you happy. Because you're too important to us here. And you are too sensitive, and the world is very negative right now. And you did get the Lovers card. I love this Lovers card because there's multiple people on it. You know, on a traditional tarot, the Lovers, that represents your twin flame. But you wanted your love reading, so here it is, baby girl. There are a few of us, I believe you to be one of them, that are part of a light worker group sensitive to the LGBTQ community. That will help society start seeing that love doesn't have to be defined by one man, one woman in a marriage with children and a white picket fence. Love is a feeling. Love isn't a picture. So don't get down on yourself either when scrolling through Instagram and, you know, your best friend just got engaged, I think, right? Or something up in New York, Bridget did. So, like, don't let what's going on in society's eye view cloud how you should be feeling about romance. And again, the only person you should be worrying about right now is you. Because, yeah, if your world is upside down at any given time, like this is the world card,